Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god, guys.
In game, and it's counting down 10 days until December 1st, which is when the Galactus event is going to happen. This is an end of season event. Epic themselves has said this is their biggest event ever by a long shot. A lot is going to happen during this event. We don't even really know yet exactly what's going to go down, but we do have a strong theory that after the event happens, Fortnite will be unplayable for 2 days until season 5 releases. If you guys remember, back in the day, they did the Black Hole event where at the end of Season X, the game was down for about 36 hours before Chapter 2 Season 1 release. I have a strong feeling that that's going to happen again for this season. The reason is there was a leak that was posted that kind of showed some sort of like to be continued in Season 5 screen where it was kind of indicating, okay, the event happened and this was like the end of the event, and there was like a to be continued screen. So I'm not saying that there's going to be another black hole, but I do think that there's going to be some sort of transition period between the event and the new season where the game is not going to be playable, whether that's because we fled the map. There's a picture of Galactus and the new battle bus is kind of flying away from Galactus. The 0 point is also in front of him. So it seems like he ends up getting to the 0 point. We end up leaving the Fortnite map, or maybe we went into the 0 point and we're traveling through time. I highly doubt we're going to win against Galactus in the first fight because he's finally showing up after a very long time. It wouldn't make any sense for someone as strong as him to lose in the event where he finally arrives. Obviously, Season 5 is going to continue the story, and we're going to have to get a revenge and somehow destroy Galactus. A big reason why I think there's going to be time travel involved is all the previous Fortnite events actually got updated in the game files, which means we might even end up seeing some of those events kind of flash back in some sort of time lapse or time travel instance. This is all just speculation, by the way, but it kind of is all tying together, and I feel like this is a pretty strong theory. The countdown in game right now is set to end December 2nd at 4:10 p.m. and the new season is going to be coming out on December 3rd at 4 a.m. That is a total of 36 hours between the two time frames, which makes sense for the game to be down during those 36 hours. It's actually exactly 36 hours, which is very interesting, which is actually somewhat similar to what we had when the black hole event happened as well. So the downtime, or the black hole that's going to happen, it's probably not going to be some sort of black hole. We're probably going to leave the map once we get to season 5. We're either in a changed map. I don't think we're going back to the old map. That would be a big surprise, even though I'm somebody who really likes the old map and I've made a lot of videos talking about it. The reality is that they can't just go back to the old map after creating this completely brand new chapter 2 map. Now they can mix things up, and season 5 could be a mix of old POIs with the current POIs, with even brand new POIs, and I feel like that would be the best way to approach it. And that's my guess as to what's going to happen with the season 5 map, because I feel like it's such a big event that something big has to change. And Fortnite, the story of Fortnite has always been about the map. Anytime something happens, a rocket, a meteor, it affects the map, not the characters. The map is the story of Fortnite. And if something huge is happening with Galactus, you can definitely expect a huge change to the Fortnite map that we know today. The reason why I think there's going to be a long downtime is I do think that Galactus is going to win. I don't think the heroes or the Fortnite characters are ready for what Galactus has in store. If you guys remember in the Avengers movie, when Thanos showed up, he ended up getting the Infinity Stones. He ended up winning initially, and the heroes had to go back in time to beat him. This could be somewhat of a similar story where Galactus ends up capturing the 0 point, and the Fortnite characters and the Marvel heroes have to go back in time in order to try to undo what Galactus has done. He, in my opinion, is going to win the initial fight. He is going to win the first round. And as a result, there will be a long downtime for us to recover from that fight, which would make sense. And I honestly think that'd be really cool. I'm probably going to be streaming during the entire downtime, just like I did in the past with Black Hole, and come up with a bunch of theories and just hang out with you guys and keep you guys company while Fortnite is down. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be on my Twitch channel. If you want to come by and tune in, go ahead, twitch.tv/CypherPK. I was talking about the battle buses earlier. The battle buses are finally hooked up with the Tony Stark gear. They don't have a balloon anymore. They have some sort of little equipment on the top with a little green ball around it. We're not entirely sure if the heroes are going to be fleeing or traveling through time, but they are going to be using the battle bus, and that picture showed like 6 or 7 battle buses. So we're all going to be leaving. Multiple groups of people are going to be leaving or running away from Galactus or traveling through time to avoid Galactus showing up. Speaking of the battle bus, in season 9, there was a picture of Jonesy, the caveman Jonesy. He was drawing a bunch of stuff on the wall. Next to his head, there's actually this like little circle thing that kind of looks like the equipment that Tony Stark put on the battle bus. On top of that, if you look in the top right, you can actually see Galactus. So Fortnite had Galactus kind of planted all the way back in season 9, and we're now just seeing him in chapter 2 season 4. It's really cool to see Epic kind of put in these like foreshadows and teasers way ahead of time, and no one really caught on to it until recently. People started looking back at some of the older pictures. We do have a picture as well of the final battle pass screen. Currently you can actually see Galactus in the background, and he's going to even be more visible in the final screen, and he's going to be on the little table. So he is ginormous. He is way bigger than the Fortnite map. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they actually put him and make him visible in the event. Are we going to leave the Fortnite map and go, out of space so that we can actually see the size of Galactus? Will we be in space? Is that why they updated the battle bus? Or is that technology really just to help them travel through time or the 0 point? So speaking of the size of this event and the size of Galactus, we know he's huge. But I got to show you guys some information, some really important details about the size of this event. Past events were much smaller. I'm talking about the actual size. The end event was 480 megabytes, okay? Travis Scott, which was bigger than that, was 650 megabytes. This event is 4 gigabytes. It is literally like 10 times bigger than the end event. That is mind-boggling. I don't know why it is so huge. This event's probably going to take a long time. It's not going to be short and sweet. There's going to be a lot to it, and it's going to be a lot more involved. Epic's always raising the bar. 4 gigabytes. It is 10 times more data than the end event, which was the black hole event. I just got some extra information that there is actually no like events, no tournaments, cash cups, nothing planned between December 1st and the 3rd, which really screams that there is going to be a huge downtime after the event happens. And one more bonus thing, if you go in replay mode on like low resolution and you go into the water, you can actually see a little piece of Galactus hanging out under the water. I don't know why that is. I'm pretty sure he's a lot bigger than that to be in the water, but it's just a cool little Easter egg if you want to go see it. Also, one last thing. If you guys remember in the Marvel, comic books, in one of the first pages, we saw that Galactus and Thor were working together and they were going somewhere to prevent Black Winter from happening. So season 5 is happening at the end of the year. It's happening in December. It's going to be the Christmas winter update. So we might be seeing some sort of Black Winter come to Fortnite and kind of take over the map. Guys, I am so pumped for this. I am so excited to see what Epic has in store. Like, honestly, this is going to be huge. Of course, if you can't attend the event, I'm going to be streaming it. And I'm also going to upload my POV as soon as possible. And by the way, if you're planning to attend this event in person, in game, make sure you show up 60 minutes before it actually starts. Epic is expecting a ton of people to be joining this. I think there's going to be a lot of teasers and Easter eggs within the event itself. So you're gonna have to like watch back the event to really catch everything and see all the little hidden details that Epic put in. And I'm gonna be doing that as well. So I'll do an event video and then I'll give you guys like a full recap, detailed explanation, predictions, off the rails, everything for season 5. Guys, this is going to be crazy. I am so excited for Fortnite season 5. I'm so excited to see what's going on. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching this discussion video. I am so excited. Let me know what theories you have.